Hi guys, my name is Rəşad and today we will be talking about writing task 1, especially line graphs, bar graphs, pie charts and tables. The logic is the same. First of all, let's have a look at the structure of that. As you can see in the structure, we have got an intro here, body 1 and body 2. So what is intro? Let's discuss it. The first sentence, you have to paraphrase the question itself. The question can be as follows. The line graph below shows the proportion of the population aged 65 and over in 3 different countries between 1940 and 2040. It's a very popular example. So what do you need to do in the first sentence? You just need to synonymize some words. First, the line graph below. You should change it to the presented line graph, the given line graph, or the supplied line graph, and so on. What about shows? You change that to illustrates, demonstrates, but sometimes instead of shows you can have, for example, gives information about. If it is gives information about, like you see in the example, this must be changed to provides data on. What about between and? You are advised to change that to from to. What about various? Change various to different. And just simply synonymize the words proportion to the percentage or the share and so on. So that is the first thing that you have to do. The second sentence, it must be an overview. What is an overview? This is the general trends, the things that stand out when you look at the table, the line graph, the pie chart, bar graph, and so on. As you can see in this example, the population of all the countries is expected to rise or grow, right? So that is your overview. And how to write an overview sentence? You should start with a correct connector or linker, which is in general or overall, then comma, and you can use various like phrases. Like it's evident that it can be seen that it's obvious that I prefer what stands out from the line graph is that. So what do we have? Overall, what stands out from the line graph is that the population is expected to grow. So that is going to be your overview. So overview is a short summary. Now let's talk about grouping. It is important to group the data correctly. There are several methods and you are advised to use some of them. Let's talk about finding the similarities and differences. It's a very popular method. You should reveal the facts and factors that are similar and the ones that are different, so that you can group them easily in body 1 and the remaining ones in body 2. Of course, you have to use some connectors or linkers, such as to go into detail, to begin, to start with, and so on. If there are time periods, you have to use then, next, subsequently, finally, and so on. When you compare things, you can use in contrast to, or as opposed to this, or this sentence. Remember this sentence. The opposite was observed in and what you want to say.